Extra, extra, 2025 trends. Hey everybody, Joe Apuzzo here. Wanted to give you some trends that we're seeing for next year, in the year 2025, from a cybersecurity and IT security perspective. One of the things that we're seeing is that with the move back into the office, you hear all the big names doing it, it's still very important to keep your credentials safe. What we're seeing is an uptick in credential theft from web applications. It's no longer from the actual inside the office, it's now from everywhere. That's going to increase what IT teams need to do from a cybersecurity perspective in order to make sure that your credentials are safe from, let's say, your Microsoft applications, your Google applications, you're checking your email from your phone. All these areas increase the attack surface of your environment that you need to be able to protect. In 2024, we saw an increased need for cybersecurity around the network. A lot of companies are instituting all the acronyms, an XDR, ZTNA, Zero Trust Network. All of these components are going to need to be added into your cybersecurity framework, if not already, moving into next year. You want to make sure that not only are you protecting your users, but your environment as a whole and that network. So, authentication. When you're talking about zero trust, that is how a user authenticates. Previously, multi-factor authentication, two-factor authentication was important. Now we want to make sure, without a doubt, that that end user or that device that is accessing your network is authenticated and secure. A not so nice topic to bring up is burnout. What we're seeing is over a 60% increase in IT and IT security team burnout. That is from a number of reasons, but first and foremost, it's around tool overload. What they're seeing is the number of cybersecurity tools that they need to manage their environments effectively is taking away from their day-to-day and just putting too much pressure on them. So what we need to do is we need to analyze those tools to understand, all right, what are some of the efficiencies that we can increase? What are some of the automations that can be introduced? AI and machine learning is going to become even more of a household name than it is before, moving into 2025 and above. Moving into the year 2025, 75% of cybersecurity experts are saying that over the last 5 years, this year, obviously, is going to be the largest attack surface that we've seen in the small to medium and even enterprise customers. What that means for IT and IT security teams is you have even more that you need to protect now than ever. Moving back into the office, you now need to protect that office, all of those remote users that are still out in the wild. An IT team now needs to keep their eyes on multiple different areas, and that's going to need to come from tools. You need to make sure that the tools that you're instituting are going to be ones that are going to be working for you, not ones that you need to work. Moving into 2025, cybersecurity researchers are seeing a 22% increase in ransomware attacks to customers 1,000 users and above, but they're seeing a 68% increase in user customers 1,000 users and below. What does that mean? Like we've seen, bad actors are attacking the small to medium businesses more than the larger enterprises because they're seeing that those customers don't have the adequate resources, manpower, knowledge to build that robust cybersecurity framework and protection that they're going to need. 2025 is no different. Threat trends are always going to be changing. Bad actors are always going to be improving to try to get your information. Whether it be returning to the office, the increases in ransomware, the need for development around a network and that perimeter security, any of these topics, Coro is your trusted advisor. We're here to help, not only for those, but more. Don't hesitate to reach out.